Hey there guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome back to my Ruminations version 3.0. The one with, yes, I have so many of these cute things with ears. But honestly, I'm a goth girl. No, really, I'm a goth girl. Can't you see my black roses there? Anyway, I had great intentions today of getting up and recording, and yeah, it's not going to happen. It really isn't, because I'm trying not to cry the whole time just from discomfort. But I did decide, okay, I'm going to record a vlog because I have a topic I want to talk about, and that topic is the remaster of Dark Souls 1 necessary? Yes, but I'm disappointed. How can I say yes and be disappointed? Well, let's go with yes first of all. Why am I happy it's getting a HD remaster? Well, first of all, it was never HD. It's Dark Souls 1 on PC. I'm not sure about on PS3 or 360. Was this really weird resolution? It's like 738 or something. It's a really odd resolution that I can't remember appearing on anything else. That's number one. So yeah, getting actual HD resolution with hopefully properly remastered textures and the like. I really, truly hope that's what we'll get. And I do truly believe it's necessary. Other reasons? It needs a massive performance optimization. Dark Souls, certainly on PC, but also on the other. Well, Dark Souls had performance issues on every platform, but on PC, it's just a bad port. The fact that the community had to mod in fixes for graphical glitches, for optimization, engine optimization, so that we would get consistent frame rates, or at least relatively consistent frame rates, that proves it's a bad port. It's a bad port. And I say that with it being one of my favorite games of all time. But it's a bad port. And that leads to areas that are not fun in the game. Blighttown is a great example that everyone will cite because it's true. Blighttown should be an area that I really loved. It should be, because it's got a huge puzzle element, especially if you go into Blighttown the proper way instead of using the master key and going across the shortcut. So there's a big puzzle element in that. It's a maze. It's a three-dimensional maze, which is awesome. There's so many things to find in it. It's a place that's actually entertaining to grind in for me, because I spent time figuring out the optimized route to maximize my large titanite drops. All things that I enjoy. But that performance is so bad that it ruins that area for me. I mean, just ruins it. It's a horrible, horrid, rotten place. And it ruins an area I should love. Then you have other things that I'd like to see fixed, and I did mention these in a previous video, are things like jump on R3. Give us the option to jump on R3. There's a reason why you added it to, they added it to later Souls titles, and that's because the standard jumping mechanic in Dark Souls doesn't work. And you can say, oh, but yeah, it does work. You use it. No, it doesn't work well. I've jumped more by accident than I have on purpose. And that shit ain't right. That is not how a game should be designed. You should have certainty in your control scheme. I should know when I do something, I'm going to get the result I'm looking for. With the jump mechanic in Dark Souls 1, I never felt like that. I mean, the shortcut jump glitch to speed up the run through to Smogon Ornstein is a perfect example. I got reasonably good at that, but it still wasn't consistent. So I'm happy about that. I'm hoping hoping they fix the backstab mechanics. I'm hoping they improve the Covenants, because they were kind of an afterthought. Reasons why I'm happy. Why am I disappointed? 2 words. Demons, Soul. That's it. I know it's a PlayStation exclusive. I know. I get that. And I get that that means that there is less money in producing HD remaster. I get that that means there's less money in all of that, unless they can convince PlayStation to, you know, unhook the claws. Of course, that's not going to happen, because Sony have proven to be utter bastards this generation, and there isn't a whole lot we can do about that. I mean, it is what it is. Sony are Sony, and Sony are going to Sony all day long, because Sony are Sony. But I had been so hoping that the announcement would be a Demon's Souls remaster, or even a sequel, because there's room in Demon's Souls for a sequel from what I've been told about it. I'm one of those very few people that still hasn't played it and has managed not to be spoiled of it, and believe me, that's been hard. About all I know is that there's only a couple of things I know, like there's a ring, the cling ring, which is essential because I've been told it by several people. You have to get the cling ring. Great. I've no idea what that means, but great. And that's the Touch the Darkness Within Me is a reference to, I guess, the Shrine Maiden in Demon's Souls. I don't know. Something about touch the demon within me or inside me or something like that. I haven't played it. I don't know. And I'm going to play it, and I'm going to record it too, because it's a Souls game, and that's what I do. But I wish there was at least, it was a remaster of Demon's Souls, because that on PS4 would be something really special. So yeah, that's basically why I'm happy, because Dark Souls, why wouldn't I be happy? Assuming they actually put the effort in and just don't just do a HD textures and that's it. If they do that, I'll actually be massively disappointed. And yes, I know they're bringing in 6-player multiplayer, and they're bringing in this, that, and the other. But the whole thing about it is, while those will improve Covenants to some degree, that's not improving the game overall. I'd like to see them do things that will improve the game as a whole, not least of which being a decent port to PC instead of an afterthought. But damn, the road not taken. That would be something pretty... Demon's Souls on PS4 would be something pretty special. And for the record, Shadows Die Twice, I'm 99% certain is Tenku. I'm hoping it's Tenku, because Stealth Assassins was probably my game of the platform on PS1. And I mean the first one. The second one I didn't like as much, but the first one, that game, man. That game. Oh. And I would love a modern version that takes modern gaming sensibilities into account. It still gives us that balls to the wall difficulty level, and yet has that same feeling, but without the really bad tank controls, because wow, those controls were bad. Great game though, especially the grappling hook claw bungee rope thing. That was fucking awesome. It's like, I want to go over there. Shoo. It was a lot of fun. In a weird way, Nihon almost feels like a spiritual successor to Tenku. And yes, I'm aware I'm saying that about a game that doesn't have a whole lot of stealth in it, but it does have some, and it feels like a spiritual successor to it, even though it's made by a different company, and probably, I think, covers a completely different period of time. I think. Kind of hard to tell, really, to be honest. I know a reasonable amount about Japanese history, but not... I'm very far from a specialist in Japanese history, so... How in the hell did I get to Tenku? Oh yeah, the Shadows Die Twice trailer. Yeah. So, yeah. That's what I wanted to talk about today. And I'm going to take my furry ass, Casey, stop laughing, back to bed. So I hope you all have a great day. I will be trying to be back tomorrow with some Star Wars Rogue Augmented, because I really want to show that game off, because it's something special. It really is something special. Definitely be back on Thursday with a vlog. Definitely back on Friday with Fallout 3. In the meantime, be good, and bye for now.